Carolyn and welcome back to Contemporary Mama. I am super excited to be filming this video. I have been waiting an entire year to make this video. I just cannot believe that it is finally here. I'm going to be sharing a ton of information that was very interesting to me as I was starting out my YouTube journey exactly 1 year ago. So I'm going to be breaking down a lot of very personal details. I'm going to be sharing with you not only how much I made in my very first YouTube paycheck, but I'm also going to be sharing how much money I made in my entire first year on YouTube, what my journey to monetization was like, and then I'm also going to be sharing some of my tips on how to get monetized and how to grow your channel faster. So if that sounds good to you, then just keep on watching. So like I said, I started my YouTube journey exactly 1 year ago. I posted my very first video on January 1st, 2019. I love that I started that day because it's super easy to remember and I know exactly how long I've had a channel. So the day that I'm filming this is January 9th, so it's pretty much exactly 1 year later. So it's the perfect time to do a little recap on how I did my very first year on YouTube. So like I mentioned, I started my channel in January and I got officially monetized on September 21st, 2019. So again, that's like over 9 months later, which actually in the world of YouTube is pretty fast. I know a lot of channels take well over a year, sometimes even 2 years to get monetized. So I feel super grateful that it only took me a little over 9 months. And I'm even more grateful that I actually got approved to be a YouTube partner only 1 day after I hit the threshold. If you're not familiar, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in order to be accepted in the partner program, and I hit that on a Friday and I got the email saying that I was approved the following day. I know in the past it used to be really slow. It would sometimes take months to get approved. So I am super grateful that I only had to wait a little over 24 hours to get that email saying that I was approved and they were going to be putting ads on my videos. Okay, so it's now September 21st and ads are on my videos. So let's talk about how long it took until I actually got paid, because you need a total of $100 in your AdSense account before YouTube is going to cut you a check. So for the month of September, I only accrued $25.52, and I think that's pretty good because there was only 1 week left in the month of September. So I obviously did not get a check in October because I did not meet that $100 threshold. Now in the month of October, I only accrued $60.38. October was just a really slow month for me. I'm not really sure why, but my content did not do well. So I was pretty disappointed that I would not be getting a check the following month. And in case you haven't caught on, YouTube only pays you 1 time per month. So everything that you make, let's say in the month of October, they'll pay you for in November as long as you reach that $100 threshold. So at the end of October, I only had a total of $85 in my AdSense account, so I was not getting paid in November. Now, I actually reached that threshold within the first few days of November, so I was pretty disappointed that I wasn't going to be getting paid until probably the end of December. Even though I reached that threshold, I think it was on November 3rd, I reached $100, because I did have a few videos kind of do really well in the very beginning of November. So at the very end of November, I had well reached that $100 threshold. In fact, for the month of November, I accrued $117.59. So I was doing really good. I made well over $100 in just 1 month. So now I had that over $100 threshold. So at the end of November, I knew exactly what I was going to be getting in my first YouTube paycheck. Okay, so adding up all of those earnings from September, October, and November, I got my very first check, $203.49, and that was paid to me at the very end of December. So that was really exciting to get over $200, and I just couldn't be happier that something that I enjoy doing and that I would definitely do for free. I'm actually earning a little bit of money from. Okay, so now let's talk about what I made my entire first year on YouTube. So you already know I made $203.49 in my first paycheck. That was for September, October, and November. But then in December, I earned $125.39. I was really happy. That was definitely my best month out of all of them. And so that brings my grand total, my very first year on YouTube, I earned $328.88, completely 100% by YouTube from just Google AdSense. Now I do have a couple other very tiny other income streams from affiliate links like Amazon Associates, and also I did a couple of other promotions for companies here and there on Instagram. But just strictly from YouTube, from Google AdSense, that was my total. So I think that is pretty good considering most people aren't even monetized at that point, and I earned over $300, so I couldn't be happier about that. All right, so now that you know all the nitty-gritty of my paychecks and what I earned, I think something that is really interesting is to learn exactly how much money that somebody makes per video. And this was something that I searched and searched and searched for, but it's really hard to answer this question. And I realize that now just looking at my own analytics, because the amount that you earn per video is so variable. And I can't even begin to understand all the ins and outs of the YouTube algorithm and how it works. But I'm gonna go over a few examples so that you can get sort of a general idea on what a channel similar to mine is like. Now, I have about 1,600 subscribers when I'm filming this video, and my views aren't anything spectacular, I promise you. They range from like 150 to 300 views on average per video. Now, every now and then I do get videos that do really well. You know, for my standards, they do really well and they get over 1,000 views. And so those really help boost my income. And I also have videos that consistently get views on my channel. So those are videos that are commonly searched and they get views every single day. So those views just add and add up. So those are really helpful for boosting my channel as well, because overall I don't have a ton of views. I'm still a very small channel, even though, you know, 1,600 subscribers seems like a lot when you're just starting out, but in the grand scheme of things, I am a very, very small channel and my views aren't anything crazy. So I just wanted to put that out there so that you know. Now, I am gonna go into a couple of specifics on what I earned in a couple of videos so that you have a general idea, because knowing how much you're gonna make on your video is something everybody wants to know when they're about to get monetized or when they're trying to get their channel monetized. So I'm gonna start out with a very common video or a commonly, you know, a common amount of views for a video. So I posted this video somewhat recently. It's called How to Save Money on Groceries. And when I was, you know, making up my little cheat sheet here, it had 153 views. So that totaled up to about 17 watch hours, and I earned $1.37 on this video. So when you hear people saying, don't do YouTube for the money is not, you know, a lot, this is exactly what they're talking about. You know, I spent a lot of time on this video. I did a lot of research on it. It took time to film and edit, and I earned $1.37. So that just goes to show you, you really have to be passionate about this if you're gonna wanna stick it out and do it for the long run. So let's talk about something a little bit bigger. So I posted a video back in December on an elegant holiday dinner, a Christmas dinner inspiration, and that had 220 views and 21 watch hours, and that earned me $2.53. So that makes, you know, perfect sense. It had more views, more watch hours, so I earned a little bit more money. Next, I did post a gift on some DIY and budget-friendly gifts to get your child's teacher. That got 386 views, 25 watch hours, and that earned $3.92. So, you know, more watch hours, more views, more money. I posted a Christmas clean and decorate that got 500 views. It had 70 watch hours, and that earned me $4.37. So something really interesting that I wanted to point out to you is that video had 500 views, 70 watch hours, $4.37 earned. I posted another video, a Christmas toddler gift guide that had 503 views, so pretty much exactly the same amount of views. However, that video only had 40 watch hours, so that video was shorter, so it makes sense that it has less watch hours. Maybe people didn't watch all the way through. I don't know, maybe I was boring, who knows. So it had less watch hours, even though it had the same amount of views, and that video earned $3.52. So that is why it is so important. You can't know how much money you're gonna make based on the views, because the views aren't everything. You know, if someone's only watching 30 seconds of your video, you're not gonna get as much watch time from that, and they're not gonna be seeing the ads that are in the middle and at the end of your video. So watch time is really key most of the time. And I do mean most of the time because I have another example for you right now. So let's talk about another video that I did back in November on how to grill a Thanksgiving turkey. Now this video got 1,000 views and it had 76 watch hours, and I earned $10.12 from this video. So woohoo, $10. But what is really, really interesting to me is I posted another video almost the exact same time. It was either the next week or the week after. It was my Playa del Carmen, Mexico vacation vlog, and this had 950 views, so just a little bit less than that turkey video, and it had 101 hours. So less views, but more watch time. People must have, you know, thought it was a good video, been watching, you know, for the whole thing. It was also a longer video. So 101 hours, and I only earned $5.36 from that. So that to me is so crazy that people watched more of the video, they watched more ads, but I earned less money. And this is something that happens. There are so many variables that go into how much money you're gonna earn on a video. Not only the type of video, because the type of video that you are creating, YouTube is gonna put different ads on that video. So if you are doing some sort of, you know, marketing or business type video, they're gonna put ads on there, you know, for that type of clientele, and those type of ads are gonna cost more money. If I'm doing a cleaning video, you know, they might put products on there that would appeal, like let's say cleaning products or motherhood type products, and you know, those ads probably cost a little bit less, so you're not gonna earn as much money, you know, for a cleaning video than someone would on a different type of video. So that just goes to show you right here that I earned less money on a video even though I got more watch hours from it. So another variable in how much money you're gonna earn from a video is who is watching it. You actually get paid different amounts for views from people in different countries. So I live in the United States, and fortunately the majority of my audience lives in the United States, because you actually get paid the most for a view from a viewer from the United States. So that to me is just so interesting. I don't know, maybe people in the United States shop more. I'm not really sure why, but you can actually view this in your analytics and see how much money you're making from viewers from different countries, and the United States is like a lot more than other countries. It's crazy. So I'm just wondering, I didn't actually check this, maybe my Mexican vacation vlog had more viewers from Mexico, and maybe that affected the revenue for that video. I'm not sure, I should have checked that before. But let's keep going. So let's talk about my next video. I did a decluttering series, so that did really well. So one of the videos I did my declutter part 2. I got 1.9 thousand views, so that was really exciting. 276 watch hours, and I earned $14 from that video. And then another video I did was my decluttering part 1. That got 5.1 thousand views, so that one did really well. I was so happy about that. 756 watch hours, and I made $46 from that. So 5,000 views to me is a lot, and I still only made $46. The amount of time I spent creating that video was crazy. Yes, it was things that I had to do anyways, but I spent hours and hours and hours filming that video. I had to go through my whole house, decluttering it, getting rid of things, boxing it up, and then the amount of time it spent editing, and I only earned $46. So that just goes to show you that, again, this truly has to be a passion of yours. If you are working to get monetized, you definitely don't want to think that you're going to be earning a ton of money. It is definitely exciting to earn from it, but I plan on using this money just to put back into my channel to get upgrades on things like my camera and my lighting and my editing equipment to make my channel better. It is definitely, at this point in time, not going to be a revenue stream or an income stream for my family. All right, so to end this video, I wanted to give a couple of my tips and tricks that I would love to give to some newer YouTubers who are just starting out. So the very first tip that I want to say, everybody says this, it's super cliche, but I just want to tell you to go ahead and start. I am so upset that it took me so long to start my channel. I actually started creating content almost 8 months before I posted a video. I totally chickened out. I was worried about what people were going to say about me. But then again, at the end of the year, I was just feeling really bad that I didn't follow through with something that I really wanted to do. So I just went ahead and kind of posted the video and just never looked back. And almost everyone in my life has been super supportive of me and my channel. So just go ahead, put your fears aside, go ahead and start your channel. You honestly don't need anything to start a channel, nothing besides what you already have. I have a ton of friends who do everything right from their iPhone or from whatever phone they have. They film on it, they edit on their phones, and they upload it to YouTube and create their thumbnails. So you don't need a fancy camera, you don't need a computer, you don't need a ring light, you don't need anything but your phone. So just go ahead and create your channel. I promise you, you are not going to regret it. So the second thing that I want to say is, if you are willing to invest just a little bit of money, you want to make sure that you make it count. So the number one thing that I would recommend investing in is lighting. Lighting is so important for a video, and I definitely do not have expensive lighting. What I ended up doing is purchasing a lamp just like this. I got it really inexpensively at Walmart, and all that I use in that lamp are the brightest daylight bulbs that you can find. So when you are purchasing light bulbs, most of them have that yellowy tint to it. You don't want that in your videos. You are going to want to purchase the bright daylight bulbs to give you that white light that is going to mimic daytime natural light that is the most flattering. Another thing that I would recommend getting is a tripod. Again, you don't have to spend a lot of money on it. I bought the Amazon Basics tripod. I think it was around $20, and this has been an absolute lifesaver for me. My first couple videos, my husband actually held the camera and filmed me, and they are super shaky. And let's be honest, he's not around all the time to be filming me. So having a tripod, I think, just completely enhances your video. It is an absolute necessity. If you're going to spend any money on anything, you definitely need to get a tripod. So I spent about $40 to $45 on those two things. So I wasn't about to be spending a ton of money on other stuff. So I opted to use the free versions of a lot of tools that YouTubers use. And so one of those is TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is a free extension you can put on your computer to help you when you are uploading and trying to get your videos to rank. Now, when you're creating videos, you definitely want them to show up at the top of the list when people are searching for that particular topic. So what TubeBuddy does is it helps you create tags so that YouTube knows what your video is about and help it show up in the appropriate searches. So I used the free version for a long time. I did not upgrade to the paid version until I was monetized and until I was earning income, because I didn't want to be spending a lot of money on my channel. I would rather use that money that I earned from my Google AdSense and put it back into my channel. So I did upgrade to the paid version a couple of months ago. I do think that it has helped out my channel. I've had a lot more videos get over 1,000 views since I used the paid version of TubeBuddy. But again, if you are just starting out, go with the free version. It's definitely going to help you then, as opposed to not using anything at all. Another thing that I use for free are free apps to make my thumbnails. Fonto and Canva are two of my favorites. They just help me make the best thumbnails. So you definitely don't have to pay a lot of money for something, or for like a photo editing site to make your thumbnails. There are tons of free ones that you can use to make amazing thumbnails, and they don't have to cost any money at all. Now for my third tip, I know that a lot of creators out there making videos similar to this one advise you to join a lot of Facebook groups for U10 content creators. Now, I do recommend that you do join those groups. Those have been an invaluable source for me to get all sorts of information, things that I would have never known before about showing up in search, how to make thumbnails, how to contact companies, get sponsorships, things like that. Like, they are the best. But I would recommend that you join them cautiously and use them for information purposes rather than getting views. When I was first starting out, I was just so desperate to get views on my videos that I'd be posting my videos in all of these groups, hoping that people would watch them. And in a lot of these groups, sort of the vibe that you get is, oh, you watched my video, so I'm gonna go ahead and watch yours. I'm gonna support you because you supported me. But let's be honest, there are a lot of people out there that are only out for themselves. So they were saying that they were watching my video, but when I went back to check, and yes, there is a way to check how long someone watched your video for, they were only watching for like 30 seconds. And all that something like that does is tell YouTube that my video is super boring because someone only watched it for 30 seconds and they are not going to recommend it to other people. So for a while now, I have stopped doing that. I have stopped posting in a lot of the big Facebook groups for YouTubers because people were saying they were watching my videos, they were leaving a comment, but they were only doing that so I would go back and watch their videos. And in the long run, YouTube content creators are not the audience that we want to be watching our videos. We want people to be watching our videos because they genuinely enjoy them. So while I do recommend joining a lot of Facebook groups to get information, and you are going to meet some amazing friends, I know I have. I couldn't live without all the friends that I have made through those YouTube Facebook groups, but you definitely do not want to rely on them to get your views. You want to be getting your views by creating valuable content that people enjoy. That brings me to my fourth and last tip that I have for you guys, and that is to create searchable content. So what that means is you want to be creating videos that people are going to YouTube or going to Google and they are searching for those topics. And when they search for that, your video is going to pop up and they are going to watch it. They are going to love you, they are going to learn something from you, and they are going to subscribe and watch more of your videos. So all of my most popular videos are highly searchable topics, so I'll give you a couple examples of them. My most popular video on my channel is my Instant Pot pork tenderloin tutorial. A ton of people have no idea what they're doing with their Instant Pot, so I totally understand why that video is so highly searched. My next most popular video is my decluttering series. People are always looking for decluttering motivation. It is super satisfying to watch. That is a highly searched term. My next most popular video is my pantry organization. Again, a super popular searched item. My Father's Day gift ideas, freezer cooking, slow cooker, Thanksgiving side dishes, what to put in your kids' Easter baskets, a healthy Trader Joe's haul, my double stroller review. Again, these are all video topics that people are searching for every single day. So they are not only going to get a lot of views, but they are going to continue to get views over and over and over again over the next days, months, even years. That pork tenderloin video that is the most popular video on my channel was my very first video I ever posted, and it consistently gets about 250 views per day, as well as multiple subscribers. So again, it's been up for a year and it's at almost 25,000 views. So just goes to show you how valuable searchable content is for your channel, how absolutely imperative it is to make that kind of content if you really want your channel to grow. Posting very personal videos about you and your family, while they are wonderful and they are great for making memories, it is not great for growing your channel. But if your primary goal is to create memories for you and your family to look back on for years to come, go ahead and make those videos. But if you want your channel to grow, if you are trying to make an income, earn revenue, then searchable content is going to be your best friend. Alright, so that is going to be it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, that you learned a lot from it, that you enjoyed hearing about my experiences on my road to monetization, how much money I'm making, how much my videos are making, and all of my top tips and tricks for getting monetized and growing your channel. So I want to wish you the best of luck with your channel. If there is anything that I can do to help you, please leave me a comment down below. I would be more than happy to answer it, or do my best to answer it, or refer you to someone who would be able to answer it. So again, thanks so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.